I've got help this afternoon. So what we're doing this afternoon is we're building this Bronco engine right here under this blanket. And as you know, I painted everything. Everything is painted. Looks real nice, real spiffy. But the one thing that sticks out, since we're not building a speed type engine, we're building more of a stock driver type of motor. So obviously I'm not spending the money to go with a ceramic header. Now the thing about that is, you got all these painted and freshly new parts on this engine. You raise the hood to car show and it looks great, but then you get down to your exhaust manifold and they look like this, and they're rusted. And I mean, I don't care, I fooled with these things for a long time on all kinds of vehicles. They all rust, and everybody knows that. Even the headers rust if they're not ceramic coated. I think even stainless, when they get hot, they discolor, you know, and a lot of people like that heat look, and that's fine, that's what it is. But what we're going to do today is we're actually going to wrap these exhaust manifolds, these factory manifolds, in racing type header wrap. And what all it does is just take your eye away from the rusted part on top of the freshly clean engine. And then you say, well, why don't you just buy ceramic headers? Well, that's a lot of money, and I'm not building power or speed like that. So obviously, it's, you know, there's nothing wrong with the stocks. So we just want to put those back on. Now we've wrapped one, and this is what it turned out looking like. And I mean, that looks pretty good for a stock exhaust manifold. So this stuff that we're using, this wrap in particular, I got it on Amazon. 2 rolls, I think it was like $17, 20 bucks, something like that. Come with that, come with the stainless steel type zip ties to hold it on. So for 20 bucks, I'll spend 20 bucks. That's fine. Wrap them. Maybe it takes your eye away from them. And it also defers heat from your plug wire. I know, like on my Cadillac, my ram horn headers on it, I did not wrap those. I wish now, looking back, I did, but I didn't. I've had to put these type of sleeves over my plugs because we have had plug wires melt in a slow, you know, parade creeping like situations, which I don't like to get that car in, but you know, you always can't help it all the time. So, but that's what we're going to do today. We wrapped one, showed you what it looked like, so we're going to show you how we wrap this one. And you know, it's worth a shot to try it, you know, and maybe you like that look and maybe you don't, but I would rather have it look like that than just look like rust. Yeah. And paint won't never hold. Now, as you see, I'm just the helper here. She's doing the wrapping.
Yeah, I always fold down that cut part so that you have a clean edge to start with.
Oh, and soak this stuff in water first. It is fiberglass, so make sure that you wear your rubber gloves.
And you just cover, what is it, about 1/4 inch or half inch?
Quarter, half inch, somewhere around there, yeah. I mean, you don't have to be too particular with it, you know.
You do have to make sure it's pulled tight, though.
Right, and soaking it in water helps with that aspect of it.
These being oddly shaped, they're obviously not like motorcycle pipes. So.
And you need to use the buddy system when doing this. Just makes it a lot easier. If nothing else, somebody to rattle on and talk while you're trying to do your work. This will give that Bronco a different kind of look when you open the hood. Well, like I said, the 60, it has headers on it, but we didn't wrap them. I wish now I had, and I wish I'd have wrapped the headers on the Cadillac too. If for nothing else, just for aesthetics, you know, to be pleasing to the eye. And this also looks good on any open wheel rat rod.
Yeah.
Now, as you can see, she's just going around these, basically just going around them, trying to fill in, get it wherever she can, and keep it looking clean with a nice tight wrap. You got a little place right here.
Yeah, do I go over that boat?
You can go around it. There you go.
I like to leave it open?
Yeah, that'd be fine. Nothing really hard about doing this, but it can be a little aggravating to keep it tight.
That's where the second person comes in, because you can't pull and hold and...
Right. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty on some of this stuff with the Bronco now, and I'm definitely looking forward to driving the Bronco. And it's not going to be a huge deal. Once we get the motor in it and get it running, there's a little bit of brake work, and then really just a lot of painting, cleaning, and yeah, just painting and cleaning for the most part. I would probably bring it back down to here where I could get that a good bead on it with the band.
I got a little bit of exposure right here. I've got to try to... What does that look?
Yeah, that looks all right.
You see what I'm saying right here?
Yeah, I see that right there. Bring it up this side right there. You go. Now go back to here.
This is probably the most oddly shaped thing we've ever wrapped.
Normally, we were accustomed to wrapping motorcycle pipes, and they're typically always straight with maybe one or two bends. They're very easy to wrap. This is a little bit different.
And then you want to fold your end again.
Get you guys down there where you can see. And now what we'll do is just put we'll just put one of these, well, I call them a metal zip tie around that to hold it. Where's it over here?
Yeah, right here between these two fingers.
Pretty good pull on that one. I feel like it'll hold it.
feels like it's maybe feels like it's a little loose.
On it there. I believe that has got it. Once you get it pulled tight, just get you something to snip off the end, like a regular zip tie. I said that. Well, let me get the dike. That is not going to work. Works on the lights and won't work on this. Oh, but I know these will work. Well, I said that. Yeah, there we go. I may come back and add just a little bit of Rust-Oleum right here on these tops, because they do show when they're on there pretty good, but they're easy enough to get to that I can put some paint on them from time to time. So that, I'll take you guys back over here. This is a short little video this afternoon, just to show you guys what we do with these exhaust manifolds, or if you've got headers. Now what you're going to need, $20 wrap from Amazon, header wrap, heat wrap, whatever they call it. Bucket of water, a good pair of scissors, a pair of jaw pliers to pull that tight, and a pair of dikes to cut them off. And they will come with their own metal zip ties. So
You have used those rings before as well.
yeah, I've also used you know, basically like hose clamps. Now those really work.
Those will work good.
If you're doing like an actual real header or a motorcycle, those work really, really good.
They look better too.
Yeah, they look good, yeah, because they're real wide. And they're easy on and off, you can reuse them. But, I like this Amazon wrap.
Yeah.
It done alright, it's easy to cut. We've had some that's not so easy to cut.
Right.
But, like I said, you know, remember, wear your rubber gloves and stuff like that. This is fiberglass and you don't want to get it in your skin. But I guess that is just a quick little video there for somebody that's thinking about doing it, or looking for ideals on something you can do for a rusty exhaust manifold. But enough of me rambling, we're going to get on out of here. And you guys have a good afternoon. Don't forget to hit that like button, share it, subscribe it, comment it. If you have an easier way of wrapping this stuff, drop it in the comments. That'd be great. Oh, and check out our Facebook page. Go and follow us on Facebook. We put a lot of information out on there. We appreciate everybody's support. Have a good afternoon.